Hang on. That was being a bitch. Was I used for the jet? For some reason it tells me I have a session going of 26 hours. That's not accurate. Twitch, go home, you're drunk. Welcome back everybody, we're playing some more Red Dead Redemption 2 today. I know last time I got angry, but after the stream I calmed down, I went on, I tried to farm money, but then I got arrested and my bounty disappeared, so apparently that's a thing. It seems like a lot of things went different afterwards as well. For example, I didn't get constantly harassed by the lawmen.
Morning.
Morning.
Welcome.
Why are you so fucked up? There's a 5-finger fillet over here apparently, okay. Oh, poker's over here. Gunsmith is still closed. Might be because I shot him. Because I was trying to rob the gun store. Because somebody told me that I can make a lot of money that way, but he pulled a gun, so I shot him. And then I got arrested. I also figured out that you can't sell horses and carts.
Fine morning, partner.
Now then we need to check out. Let's hold for the map. I keep forgetting that. Oh, let's see. There's John over there. Major's over here where I still have a bounty. And Jose, let's go talk to Jose, shall we? Let's go see what he wants. I really need to start saving up more money because I'm wanting to buy that Dutch warm blood horse. So I need to be more careful with the bounties I get. Because making money is difficult in this game as it is. Oh, I got some more bullets as well now. Completely ran out of arrows as well. And the move is kinda difficult still for me. I still have to figure out how to do it perfectly. Look at my horse is a high level, so I got a lot of stamina on them.
Yeah.
Find Charity. Maybe Charity will find you.
Are you mad?
Are you? Or just trying to stop?
Help a blind man.
Let's give him $1. We want to be nice to the people.
You must decide between your past and others' future, friend. Decide, for soon it will be too late.
All right, friend.
Okay.
Okay.
Between your past and others' future.
Are you still here?
Yeah.
So between my past and others' future. I mean, I don't even know artist's past. There seems to be a campsite, but there's a chest over here. What are you hiding inside? Ooh, some jewelry. Bourbon. Internet leaks. Okay, I can't carry the other things anymore. I'm full of them. I need to figure out how to get perfect height so I can upgrade my satchel and stuff. Alligator tooth talisman, okay.
Hey, you sit down and shut your mouth.
Keep clear of the wagon, sir.
Some kind of criminal being arrested. It's not in my gang. I don't care. That is a nice tree though. That looks like a very good tree to build a tree house in, like a tree fort.
Yep.
Huh. It's a ranch. That's an ooh. Oh, I really like that house. The Emerald Ranch. Got a couple of buildings out there, some horses. Nice little ground. Some plants growing. But this house, oh my god, look at this. A house like this is the dream. Look how beautiful it is. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm usually jealous that people live in these houses and I can't.
That's an interesting way of putting it, Seamus.
No doubt. I do interesting very well.
And a little blacksmith area
I don't do so well.
Please.
for
I know
the
how to work with good
irons
girls,
on the
Seamus,
horse.
and I work in the right way.
Well, they all say that. I never met an idiot that called himself one.
Very true. In that case, I'm an idiot. But
Hey,
I
what's
know
up?
how to get things done efficiently. Partner, this is Seamus. He's our new partner.
I ain't no such thing.
Prospective new partner, if he likes us.
Liking ain't the problem. Trusting is, as I said. Keep your voices down. I don't want my boss hearing. This is a sideline.
Of course. Look at us. Honest as the day is long.
Exactly.
I tell you what. Let us prove ourselves.
Prove ourselves to this clown? What you talking about?
Good day, Hosea. Good luck with your business dealings.
Listen, he's rough and ready and quick with his tongue, but I swear you can trust him and trust me.
I'm an old man.
You're not old, Seamus.
I'm old enough. And you know I ain't dead.
You don't trust
He's
idiots.
bald.
Exactly.
We're not idiots. Let us prove it to you.
Okay. I'll tell you what.
Arthur.
Old Bob Crawford and his boys just bought a beautiful stolen stagecoach from upstate. It's in their barn. Now, you go get that, and then we can work together.
Who's old Bob Crawford?
An acquaintance of mine.
So you want us to take out your competition?
Well, he's not just an acquaintance, but a cousin. By marriage. I also want to see if you boys got what it takes. Now, you survive that.
Where is he?
He's in a farmhouse just northwest of here called Carmody Dell. It's just up the train tracks as you're heading up towards Fort Wallace. There's also some money in that house, but that's your business, not mine. But don't kill nobody. Folks know we ain't intimate.
Money in the house.
They'll know it was me.
But you're fine with us robbing your cousin.
By marriage. And yes, I'd love it.
You heard the man. Let's go rob his cousin.
By marriage.
Let's go rob his cousin. By marriage. Hey, Freeman.
Really?
Really? Lead the way. He said the place is just northwest of here.
Me?
You're the one who's been out gallivanting around here.
That's what you call it. Well, clearly you've recovered from your bear encounter.
Could have played that better, couldn't you?
Thought you wanted me here to show some strong arm. That's usually how it goes.
Come on, fam. Rijd faster.
So, you
Hey,
were
you
saying?
don't need to lead.
Yes, but you know how this works.
Come on, Hosea. That feller's a joke.
And that's why he's perfect. He won't cause us any problems. A safe spot to fence wagons and coaches, that's easy money for us.
I guess you're right.
Come
His
on,
horse is
it's
so
not
big.
like he's asking us to rob
Look
a
at
bank.
that.
If the two of us can't steal a stagecoach from Seamus's old crooked cousin by marriage, we should hang up our hats now.
I'm pretty sure those people overheard us.
Go on!
Okay, so if I tap A at the right time, I won't drain stamina. Interesting. Come on, Hosea.
So what's the story with that Emerald Ranch?
Hey, Foxy, yes, I'll
Running
drink some.
anything else?
Get a new bottle.
A little. Owner's a nasty type by all accounts. Seamus is sure scared of him.
That's not saying much.
Don't drag this out. Let's go. Something strange about the place. Used to be a saloon there, general store. Now it's all closed up, but they seem to have money.
Sounds worth a look around.
For sure. Seamus also mentioned the rancher's daughter a couple of times. How he used to
Don't
see her
ignore my
around all the
question.
time, but now she never
Oh,
lives
sorry, I
out.
didn't even see
Probably
it.
just
I'm
cheat
sorry, I
on her.
didn't even see it.
That what you call?
Yeah, I've
finding out a
I've
little?
ridden horses before.
Once he opens up, seems Seamus does like
Been
to
thrown
talk.
off a lot, but I have ridden them.
Hopefully not too much.
Have you ridden horses before? You've never been thrown up before. Well, for some reason they found it funny to always stick me with the biggest bread of a horse. And since I was young and impatient and kind of dumb,
That must be the
they
place
decided,
up
you know
ahead.
what, I'm gonna go in full gallop and then stop all of a sudden and throw him off over the head.
Let's see what we're dealing with. Come on.
Of course you have your Texan, that doesn't say anything. I know, I bet there's plenty of Texans who've never ridden a horse before.
I see the barn in the back. Stagecoach has to be in there.
Yep. He didn't want to kill anyone.
Okay, let's take a quick look at the place.
Anyone around?
Yes. Okay. I reckon we can do it now. I'll head over, distract him by putting on a little show while you sneak into the house, find what you can, then get the stagecoach. Or wait until nightfall. Sneak in, then I'll get the coach. You can try the house. What do you think?
Let's do it during the day.
Sure. All
We
right, then.
distract them.
Don't follow me.
Horse is a cow that you have to respect. I mean, not gonna lie, honestly, when I was a kid, I didn't have that much respect for most animals. I mean, I liked animals, I wouldn't like just go around and kicking them and shit, but I didn't really care that much. Probably didn't help that the horse riding was mandatory from when I was living on the farm. But I didn't really do it by choice.
My good man! My good young man. Fare thee well, fare thee well. Is your father home, son?
Sure is.
Get him down here. Please, get him down here.
Get lost, mister.
I was lost for many years. I was lost many years. Now I'm not. And you know what? Oh, here he is. Are you the father of the house? Sure. Pleasure to meet you. I was just chatting with Junior here. You selling some partner? Free. Spinal alignment.
Ooh, pocket watch.
Spinal alignment. The Lord God
Is you kind of kid to end? No, I wouldn't burn ants, but what I did used to do is collapse their nests. As in, like, you just saw like the ant hill and you just, you know, just strike your foot over it, collapsing it.
They drink gin. And what is gin made with? Junipers. And what does the juniper do? Creates
Ooh, money clip.
where's your wick?
11 bucks. Some pearl necklace.
Lay down here a little. Won't take long.
25 out of 45. Okay, there's more in here.
I was worse than you, sir. I was broke. Look at me now.
Ooh, coin purse. Thank you. Another money clip. No, I didn't do that because we don't have those kinds of ants. Mostly it's black ants around here. Not red, not fire ants or red ants. Just the standard ants. I'm not even sure if they're called black ants, but they were black. So you know what I mean.
Give me a minute, sir. You'll have to some dance. Dancing. You like dancing? I've never been a dancing man, no. That explains everything. That explains it. But give me a minute, sir. Don't let those troubles kill you. Is that better? Just a bit.
He's giving them a fucking massage outside. Are you kidding me? The ants, I guess it's true. I think yes, everything is bigger in Texas. The ants here are tiny. I missed this one. Aha, more money. Platinum band. I got $75 worth. So apparently I'm playing thief now instead of
there, boy.
Instead of Red Dead. Sorry, I'm focusing. Thank you, Honey.
Just waiting on you,
We
Arthur.
don't want them fuckers in here. That's a fancy stagecoach.
Yep. Idiot.
Damn it, they're on to us. We need to get out of here.
Come on, Freeman. Stagecoach. Yeah, they're called stagecoaches, aren't they? I'm just whistling my horse after me.
I guess I should have tried leaving the back way.
Take it easy, Arthur. Too late now.
They don't know who we are.
Were you able to lift from the house?
A few bits and pieces. Nothing too fancy.
Well, we need anything we can get right now.
This was easier than hunting a 1,000-pound grizzly anyway.
No doubt. I won't forget that in a hurry.
I'm looking forward to your retelling of that one around the campfire.
Coach, not couch, bro.
It
It's
wasn't
coach
the
then.
first time Mr.
That was a
Matthews
stagecoach.
stared death in the eye.
Why did they call? Why is it called
Usually did not
a
blink.
coach then? Careful, mister.
How long you think we're gonna stick around here for?
Not sure. Until we can't, I suppose. Feels like we're starting to get back on our feet, slowly but surely. Just need to keep at it. Dutch has a new money chest stashed in a safe spot away from camp, but it's a long way from being full.
I hope it's not stashed in town like we did in Blackwater. Even if we had to dump the money from the ferry, we could have at least got the rest out if it was hidden someplace else.
Slow down, you'll burn out the horses.
So the idiot. So he hid all their money inside of
Seamus.
town.
We met your cousins.
How was it?
Fine, nice people.
Park that thing in here. Quickly.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Nice work, Jose.
There we go.
It was mostly Arthur. Like I said, coarse but competent.
Here.
Thank you.
If you find any other coaches that need selling, I'll see what I can offer you for them. But discreet,
Oh!
you know.
Of course.
So if I want coaches to, if I want to
I'm
sell
heading back to
coaches,
camp,
I
I
have to
think.
bring them
You
here.
coming?
Nah, I'll catch up with you later.
Okay, stay out of trouble.
I'll try. Total take 300, gain takes 150. Okay, so I got 75. Wait. So I got 300. Gain takes 150. Why do I only get 75? Oh, so here I have a fence. I don't even have to go to chapter 2 to get the money. I get the fence already. So that means if I'm right, I can sell my stuff here, then I can make a lot of money now. It's already morning. Where is this fucker? Huh. No, it says fence. For some reason I can't interact with him yet. Maybe just because the store is closed. Stages of 10 to 15 miles, and usually they usually stop at coaching in where the horses can be swapped out and people could eat the rest of the night. Yeah, I know that they travel and have like rest stops, but I didn't know they were called coaches. Huh, interesting. Let me go visit the gunsmith, because I need to buy munitions. I mean, I'm quite a bit of a history nerd, as some of you probably know. I love history and I love learning about history, but there's just so much, and there's some things I've never learned. Like the history of the Americans, of the United States, more specifically. I know some of it, but not like the finer details, like why they're called coach. They're stagecoaches.
Whoa, easy.
No, that's not. For a second, that was a bandit camp. It isn't apparently. You want the horse? Do you have any idea how expensive those things are?
Go.
Really cute and better than bikes. Not really. Bikes are better because you don't have to feed the bike. Bike doesn't produce any waste. A bike doesn't need to rest. It can go technically can go further on the bike because a horse really needs to rest. Like a horse is like a couple of $1,000, I think. If you want a good one, at least. Horses are expensive because they're more for a luxury thing these days. Not really seen as a necessity. Dan kun je bereten bikes hair and pet. I mean, you can definitely pet your bike. It will be weird, but you could do it. And you could put hair on your bike that you could berate. So technically, yes.
What the hell? You cracked in the head or something?
Careful.
You go and drink, huh?
I will use an iron on you if you decide to wield them fists again. You keep them to yourself. What is it you want from here?
Let's have a look.
He remembers I tried to rob him. Oh, that's awesome. Did you put a wicked nuts on my bike? No, you're not. Get your own bike. Can I just fill up?
Really? No reason to be taking this long.
Shut up. I'll decide how long I'll take.
Come on, why don't you just pick something and move?
God damn, dude, you're fucking rude as hell. Let me look. The Schofield revolver. Then. Okay, so we started the Cattleman. We got a double action, which is whoo, that's fire rate.
No reason to be taking this long.
Dude, I'm looking. Leave me alone. Treadmill scooters. Oh god. I like the look of the volcanic pistol. Looks nice. We got the semi-automatic, which I think is actually quite accurate for a design for one of the earliest semi-automatic pistols. The broom handle, Mauser broom handle, yes. I just don't see the stock on it, so. You can actually read it? Oh god, that's actually pretty. That's actually really cool. Oh, look at the Lancaster. Vermit rifle.
Really?
Springfield
no
rifle. Shut up, let me check. A Carcano, I got a sawed off. Double barrel is a pump action. Hang on, is this the Lancaster Classic? What's multiple rounds? I am not sure if this is the trench gun that Americans brought to the First World War as well. It might be the one where you can slam fire.
Why don't you just pick something and move?
These are going to do the lever action. Yeah, I bought some ammo. Happy? You rude ass bitch. Now, then what we're gonna do with this money, Morgan? We're gonna give you a nice bath. We're gonna clean you right up. Come on, boy.
You got some kind of problem?
You must just be unbelievable. You're telling me.
You think you're smart?
What's the way you're walking?
Dumb.
He did try to rob him fair, but still. That's all in the past. That was desperate, okay? Hey boy, I'm here to get my horse fixed.
If you even think about trying to kill someone, I'll shoot you dead. I got space for you if you need stabling.
I think it's manage. No. There we go. Horse care package. $5 and my horse is all nice and squeaky clean. I mean, you have to take care of your horse. Now let's head back to camp because John needs a word with me apparently.
Justice will be served in this town today. You took 3 innocent lives, and for that, the law demands that you shall pay with your own.
Please, God, no!
Please let me go.
Do you have any last words before you meet your judgment?
Yeah, I wish I could kill him all over again. I love you, baby. Oh, God.
Be good, son. Give him big old yes. We will not tolerate detritus like this in our community.
It's weird how he makes that whole choking noise. He shouldn't be making the choking noise. With that fall, his neck would just snap. He would die instantly. You wouldn't be able to choke on that. I could tell they're crying or laughing. It sounds so fake. Yeah, that was not that. That was kind of weird. Horses are better than cows. I disagree. Horses are fine, but cows give us steak and milk. And hamburgers. And leather. And fertilizer. And ground beef. I mean, look, I like beef, but if we're gonna look at it logically, beef is not that great. It costs a lot of food and water to produce beef. Chicken and pork are way more efficient. Oh, I was looking away. Horses are smarter, they can be ridden and you can clean their food without needing a whole contraption. I mean, yeah, horses are smart, but I think cows are more efficient because we have cars, we don't need horses anymore. Honestly, if we were to go back to horses, a lot of people will starve.
Arthur, you dumbass.
You can tell me later.
Who goes there? Arthur, you dumbass! Let's hit you up. Oh, nice and clean.
Always an O'Driscoll. What's your problem? I already proved myself. Well, all you proved is, how quickly you'll turn on your friends. So, no, it ain't like that. I only rode with them for a while. Yeah, you might have Dutch fools. But, I'm watching you.
Javier Escuela. Great bounty hunter and revolutionary.
Oh, don't start.
I'm only joking with you.
¿Quién te entiende?
I don't know what that means.
Ah, Mr. Morgan. You seem chipper?
Well, where there's life, there's hope, my friend.
And?
We've been thinking about our problem all wrong. All wrong. That's all.
Meaning?
All in good time, my friend. All in good time.
Always the show, man.
Cows will stand on 3 legs like horses, so you need to scare them into a huge lift and turn them sideways to clean their hooves. Yeah, because cows are extremely uncomfortable standing on 3 legs.
I can't complain.
It's just not natural to them. Horses can stand on 3 legs by nature.
Arthur, don't forget, I'm more than happy to craft you something if you bring me the right materials.
I need a satchel, but I need to donate more stuff apparently. But I need I need perfect hides. I need perfect pelts. I don't know how to get perfect pelts. That's my problem. I don't know how to get the perfect ones. That's because they're dumb and fat. Well, at least they're dumb and fat and provide us with food. Horses just take our food. John.
Let's get on. Good.
You look better.
Got everything we need. Good. I think we need another man. Charles?
I'll go get him. Meet us at the wagon when you can.
Sure.
See, Arthur? Ain't that dumb.
Next time, let the wolves eat all your brain. Then you'll be a genius.
Wow. I mean, if you take away one of your legs, you certainly will be annoyed and unbalanced. Eat the horse you want to give land and fertilizer to. Yeah, but you don't get a lot of meat from a horse.
I got no idea.
Jesus Christ, Bill, you're wasted. Where?
Thank you. And your husband, is he well?
He's dead. Combination of beatings and sickness did for him.
My deepest condolences, madam.
And mine to you. For all your wretched lives.
What was that all about?
Didn't mean for the fella to die.
Oh, this guy beat up.
Mr. Morgan, not our fault.
I don't know.
That's the guy I beat up because he didn't want to pay back his loan.
They're getting hungry, Mr. Morgan.
Who is?
The people you haven't fed.
Me? When did that become my job?
Others are pulling their weight.
Oh, give it a rest, will you?
I'm literally donating all the money to the fucking place. Don't fucking even, fam. I give you goddamn leatherworking tools. They are expensive. You have them jump to the popsicle stick, not table to travel. Okay, if you take one leg of a table, it suddenly becomes a lot less stable as well. But fine, Mr. Wine-ass. I will get us. I will get you some meat. I'll do some hunting. That'd be cool. I mean, if we were to have 4 legs and still walk the same way we do, that would be weird.
Yep.
Hey, move it!
Get away from me now! Fuera!
Oh, there's something going on up there. That sounds like a cougar.
Oh, it's okay, boy.
¡Ay, mierda! ¡No quedan balas!
There we go. Howdy, mister.
Ese era el último. Damn good shooting, señor. Thank God for you, mister. Le debo la vida.
Good luck with it.
Qué alivio.
Wow, he didn't even give me a reward. No, just 2 sets of legs in opposite directions. Ooh, that would be something. I wonder how many people used to eat cougars. I mean, you don't want to let it go to waste. It's a pork belly, of course, because of course it is. Can somebody look up for me how the hell I get perfect pelts? Is it just a numbers game? Do I just need to keep killing them and eventually I get a perfect one? Is that how it works?
You'll be happy, boy.
Yeah, he wanted to bitch that I didn't feed the camp. Now you got some fucking now bring you in a whole cougar. You're welcome. I'm thinking about how you want humans to be with 4 legs. It's just weird. Of a 3-star animal with a clean shot, a vital critical organ. How the fuck do I know when an animal is 3 stars? And how the fuck? What is a vital critical organ? Is it a headshot? What do you do? Do you need to hit him with a headshot? And how do I know which animal is a 3-star? They don't carry stars around like a freaking military insignia.
Oh, there you are. Sure. It was him. He had it all the time.
You wanted money.
Binoculars. Ah.
I apologize in advance for this stew. It needs better meat.
If you are dying, how do you plan to repay me?
Good. We really needed this. Thank you, Arthur.
There you go. I don't want to hear you bitch again. So I need to find an animals, use my binoculars to find how good they are, and then kill them with an arrow. We will apply your binoculars, summon your chosen animal, or being you should see a dialogue box pop up in the bottom left. Quality of animal is poor, good, or pristine. If you're on a horseback, you can check an animal by aiming at it with your gun and tapping. Okay. No, talk to this guy. He's the new one.
What, Mr. Morgan?
Keep your mouth shut, and you might survive the week.
Hey, come on.
Oh, come on, Arthur. I was trying to be nice to him. Why do you have to be such a dick? Everybody's already hating on him. You buy more. You get more loyalty with friendship than with threats. Another question is, what counts as a vital or critical organ? Oh, it's a study button. That's what you need to do, you need to study them. Because more flight, I need the vinegar. Exactly!
Hey, friend.
You making
It's
me
all
uneasy?
good. Calm down.
Calm the fuck down. You got a nice deer on you back there though. A lie but a good saying. I mean, I can't. Seems like I'm too far away. There we go. Ah, see, so that is so apparently that is a 3-star. That's a 2-star. So that one is a 3-star. Really? My arrow just flew through it and hit the other one. Is it just me or did that just happen? This is a good hide though. I'm not giving up, I want that perfect hide. Was over here and went up that way. Where's the why are there no tracks? At least I know how to get it. Yeah, that's true. There are no tracks either. I think it just despawned at this point. I don't know how to get it. I just need to figure out what counts as a critical shot. I think a headshot will suffice for that.
Hey, boy.
Just need to check with my binoculars then.
Yep.
So that is progress. If I'm like, you're not playing the tutorials, I did play the tutorials. I just never explained this part. Or maybe it's a tutorial I get later on. Because to this point, nothing told me how to get a perfect height. They teach you how to hunt, but not how to get the stars and all that. I always try. I know that not playing the tutorial is a dumb, so that's why I always start with tutorials. Because I've had too many times that I don't understand the game because I didn't pay attention or didn't do the tutorials.
Easy, easy.
John, what the hell are you doing? Placing your quick draw?
Shit. Well, at least it ain't your job.
Shut up, Arthur.
Yeah, your job's starting the fights. It ain't winning them.
I can scrap, Arthur. I'm just no good at homework.
I can see.
Besides, what do you care, Englishman? You've got no time for me. I tried to find you work, but then you're off cutting jobs with other folks, and your boy Sean doesn't get a look in.
Guess I don't want to get shot, that's all.
You're a real fucking funny shit, Arthur Morgan, huh? Real fucking funny.
Calm down.
You better sleep with your eyes open.
Yeah, well, you're gonna sleep with your chest open if you ain't careful, boy.
I love you, Arthur Morgan. I love you. Come on, take a shot. Come on, take your best shot, please, huh?
Grow up.
And let me come on the raid with yous.
Raid?
Don't be playing coy with me, son. It's unbecoming. That bloody train you and him has set up. What you're doing out here, you're going to need guns, you're going to need men.
Oh, that. So Marston told you? It ain't a big show. I need calmness. If I take you, I might as well bring Micah along.
Now compare me to that oily turd again. You're a dead man.
Fair enough.
Anyway, Arthur, what's your problem with me? In fact, don't tell me. I already know. You're threatened by me.
Threatened by you?
Yeah, my youthful vigor. It intimidates you.
Does it?
It's a story as old as the hills. The changing of the guard, the fading of the light. You're toast, old man.
Okay. And what are you?
I'm the future, in all its glory.
Oh, well, good luck. Good luck.
Then I'm fear for the future.
I want to get some rest before nightfall. Wake up, you lazy son.
What are you doing here, kid?
I'm coming, John. On the job.
I said you weren't coming.
Yeah, well, Arthur says I am. And it's his party, boy, so come on, let's go. Me and the big cheeses. Love it.
I never said that.
Some bastard's throat.
You sure about this?
No. Are we ready?
Yeah. Train's due through tonight.
All right, then. It's on. Charles?
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let's go earn some money.
Hey, all the horses on tethered?
Think so?
Good. They should follow on behind us.
You find a good spot, Wolfman?
Yeah. Follow the trail southwest.
Now look what you done.
Easy. There's a spot that's...
Can we for Red Dead Redemption? We're playing Red Dead Redemption right now.
The oil wagon.
They see this blocking the tracks, they'll stop soon enough.
Apparently.
Niet er van mijn Deadeye core.
Picks up a new team of guards at the state line, so shouldn't be too.
See, it seems like your Deadeye core doesn't really retrieve.
See, this is what I mean. I disappear for a couple of weeks and you cut me out of all the action.
Just the action that requires a brain.
You're a funny feller, John Marston. And what folks say? You had your feet up the whole time, playing sick, and fondling that new scar like you're gonna buy a breakfast in the morning.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Stay close on this. Wouldn't want you getting scratched by a squirrel or something. That could put you out of commission for the rest of the year.
Why do you have to speak so much? It's incessant.
Plus, I've still got some blood in me veins. You old bastards have forgotten how to live.
I blame you two for rescuing them. They're left here, towards Rhodes.
Far too much trouble for
Well,
what we got out of it.
Yeah, takes a whole army
fair
of
enough.
bounty hunters to bring in Sean McGuire. And look at me now, in the gunner seat. Back in business, boys. You know, my dad always used to say...
Not the dog, please.
Not this again.
Fine, damn you three. Sulky, angry, Scarface. A right barrel of laughs.
Yeah, Scarface. Which one is Arthur?
Pretty much. Charles, you deal with the engineer.
The first one. You mean Red Dead Redemption 1?
Secure the passenger car fast.
I mean, apparently this is a prequel, so I am interested. The guy's mad and he must be of no. Yeah, he even sounds like Nogla.
Shoot your mouth, get a bullet back.
So, what are you doing?
I'll run point. Keep an eye out for outriders and the law. Help you three where I can.
All right for some. Cherry picking, I call that.
We'll be out in the middle of nowhere, so it'll take a while for any word to get to the law. But here's good. Stop the wagon over the tracks.
Hang on, we're gonna op een trein.
We handle this right, nobody needs to die here.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody needs to die, but if somebody runs his mouth, he's getting a bullet in the face. Hey, where's my mask off? I just put it on.
Mr. Marston, Mr. Smith, Mr. McGuire, ha! Get over there. When she slows, order.
And you?
I'm gonna make sure she slows.
Let's do or die with you. I like it.
Get moving.
Oh God, Art, what are you doing? Oh, it is a corner, so it would already be slowing down. As you can just go full speed to a corner with these old trains. Here we go, baby! Outlaw time!
What's going on here? What's going on?
Nothing good. I'm going aboard. Make that quick and join us on there.
Hey, all right, get on that train. Bastard. All yours, Captain. We'll go on ahead.
It won't let me loot him, okay then. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Get shot. Go. Come on. Everything you got. Money, valuable. Anything. There you go. Let's make this quick, people. Come on. We ain't leaving till this bag's full. I ain't got nothing. You wanna have a little chat with Romeo and Juliet here? Hey, we're dying over. Tell him, Mr. M.
Please, I'll do anything.
What's the problem here?
Please, stop.
Come on!
Oh, there's one.
Bag everything you got. Keep it coming, don't be shy.
People like you make me sick.
These two seem to think we're playing games.
I don't want to get out there, man.
God damn it. Sick is better than dead, lady. I'm losing my goddamn patience. Let's just do what he says so this can be... Ladies and gentlemen, this is a robbery. Let's make this quick. You boys need me?
No, you go ahead and look for the baggage car.
Okay, huh? Right now? You sure about
Why
that?
are you wasting our time?
You
huh?
show this son of a bitch we ain't playing around here. Deal with this fella, will you?
Quick, come on!
Hey, put your money in the bag, bitch.
Come on, quick!
Everything you got.
You too, lady. Come on then.
We ain't leaving until this...
Everything you got on you.
Damn cent from me.
Let me hand you over to my friend then.
Please, please.
Put it now! Shit, bitch.
Come on, cup it up, people. Don't be shy.
Put it in there. Come on.
Everything you
There's
got.
time for your
Let's
fucking asses.
go. I can handle this from here. You should check on Sean.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, these are the more poor people, apparently, by the looks of
What
it.
is it? You alright?
Fill the baggage car.
For Christ's sake, you ain't even taken a look yet?
There's probably something in here, Arthur.
Manual painting.
Sorry. Come on, get up, you little Irish. Get up.
This time I'll look and you provide the cover.
Try my best, brother, but I'm seeing double here.
That gives you twice the chance of hitting someone.
Very funny.
I've seen double give you twice the chance of hitting someone. Oh, jewelry.
Gonna have a ride out.
As he goes a fool.
At least you ain't got a hole in it.
Ooh, fine brandy. You are coming with me.
Harsh bastards.
Just keep your eyes peeled.
I'm doing me best, all right.
You're a
I know
snack for
that's
me.
what's worrying me. These folks are rich, all right.
Come on, we should get out of here. All right, we should probably be going now.
We'll take that.
Not yet, there's a lot of stuff to get here. Excuse me, Mr. Gord?
Some decent stuff.
He's in the box. Don't worry, he's just taking a nap. Okay. There you go. Nice and hidden.
No problem. Two arseholes on horses.
How many you say?
I just see a pair of them.
In that case, we're fighting. Austin, Smith, get ready.
You men come out the train now, do you hear? We said you men come out now.
There's only two of you fools. We got a whole lot less to lose. Why don't the two of you ride away? That way neither of you get killed. Goddamn liberties.
Eh? There's a few more of them turning up.
Man, my big
Oh,
mouth.
great.
Okay, let's deal with them.
We won't tell you again. There! Look out on the left! Here come the friends!
Ah, damn, the kid got in the way, really.
He's there! Get rid of him!
Here is to just the cover system.
Look out behind us! They're on horses!
Goddamn, Damn, how many people are gonna send it to one goddamn train robbery? Are we fighting the freaking police department? Oh, it's X. Come on, horse, let me on you.
Yep. Let's go. Stay with me.
Just escape the law. Should have left, but then would have missed some money. Come on, boys. Put your heels in them hooves. Or the spurs, whatever the fuck they're called. There's a bit of the heat to drop down. Ow, really? Really, Freeman, are you that stupid? God. There's so many of them! Holy shit! Luckily my horse is way faster. Also my dead, for some reason my dead-eye core isn't growing. It just stays where it is. There's it, boys. Oh look, it's an old plantation. Oh! Ow! Damn it! Come on, right. What's wrong with you?
What are you waiting for, Morgan? Let's get out of here. Come on.
My horse won't go.
Why are you playing up? Idiot.
Come on, right, you fucking piece of shit. You're fine. Your health is fine. Your stamina is up. Right, you piece of shit. What is wrong with this horse? What's wrong with this horse? Why won't it move? Its health is fine, its stamina is fine, it just wouldn't go.
Come on, boys, let's get the hell out of here. Come on, pal. Yep. Mount up, Morgan, we gotta go. Hey. Let's go. Stay with me. Keep still now, I got you. This is your last chance.
Those mist does not make it easier to see. Let's take a ride here. Oh wait, it's the same path I went on earlier. Here, drink this. I need you with unlimited stamina. But we're fighting the law and we can't let the law win. So I fought the law and the law lost. That's how I want the song to go from now on.
Come on. Whoa!
There we go.
Whoa! Ho, ho! That was fun, boys. Real fun.
Hydrating.
See what they call you the professionals in the outfit.
Shut up.
At least we made some money. Hey, what did I get? Gotta be $100 here. Very nice.
You weren't even invited.
What now?
We still need a real big tank, enough for us to get out of here.
Was that a setup? Law turned up real fast.
I don't know. I don't think so, but I'm starting to get nervous.
Think they followed us from Blackwater?
Maybe. They found me already near Horseshoe, but I think this lot was just locals.
I hope so. I'm gonna head into Valentine. See if I can get something started there.
Good idea. Either way, we should all go it alone right now. You know the deal. Don't be followed.
Of course not, boss.
Talk like 1500, gang share 750, your share 180. That's what I mean! The gang take half, but they take way more! Get the baggage, yeah, because I couldn't pick up everything. 1 minute 30 seconds, tanks and dead. I quit a mission without taking any health items. I didn't take any health items! The fuck? Okay, so I can just rob trains. Interesting. Do you think spurs are unnecessarily cruel? You don't have to kick horses, it's that hard to get them to move. I mean, true. Spurs are... I don't know why spurs are a thing. Maybe because some horses don't listen, so they make sure they listen. I don't know. Oh, we're in a whole different area now. Well, let's head to the butcher and sell these hides I got. They have to split the money, true. Okay, so the gang takes 750 from 1500. Then we got 750 divided by 4. $750 divided by 4. That's divided by 2 is 350, 320, no, 375. And half of 375 is 150. Yeah, it is actually isn't, because I also have to split it with the rest of the guys, I assume. What?
Not a smart move to travel alone in these parts, especially looking like you.
You threatening me, you pissant?
Stupid bastard's got a problem with authority.
I guess I was told.
The hell was that? Man, we fought side by side in the Confederate Army during the Civil War. Over the years, the gang has attracted new members who share the political views. When army and its expensive arms and robberies are a common occurrence. Oh, okay, so it's like an ex-Confederacy gang. Interesting. Unfortunately for you, I had a shotgun. Ah, the racist. I'm not gonna get into that topic.
Slow up now.
I would fight for, yeah, the Union. What is this then? And I would still fight for the Union though, but I just think it's more complicated than that. Because sure, slavery was a major component of the Civil War, but states' rights and overstepping bounds of the government of the federal government were also a huge part of it. There were a lot of people who didn't care about the slavery, who still fight for the Confederacy because they were more loyal to their state. Because the states' rights, it isn't just about slavery. It's also like how far can the federal government really go in deciding what the states can and can't do. That was also a huge part of it. The Civil War didn't become about slavery until much later. That Abraham Lincoln was convinced to promise freedom for the black men to boost the numbers of the Union Army. That's when it became about slavery. Before that, it wasn't about slavery. I mean, sure, the rich Confederates, like the rich leadership, feared that Lincoln would take away the slaves. But it was, for most people, it was about the states' rights. What are the rights of the states? What are the rights of the federal government? Who decides? Who is the final authority? The most should be the United States. Honestly, I agree with the whole part. I think that the United States, you have lost what's important to preserve the Union. Because once, like, the Democrats want the federal government to do more and more and have more and more and more control, while the Republicans seem to be more about wanting to have the states decide more, to give more power to the states, which I actually agree with. Because it's the United States, you're not the United People, the United States. The states decide, it's about the states. Every state is basically its own country. And if you want to compare it, the United States are basically the European Union. Every state is its own country. And the federal government is the European Union.
Oh, hey, you there! Think you could help a lady out? My horse up and died
Sure.
on me, twisted my ankle something fierce. Think you could give me a ride?
Yeah, sure. Hop on.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
I can just leave you stranded out here. I wonder why these are only women all the time. Like, why is not a guy who's stranded? Oh, I know Emerald Ranch.
Sure.
Glad I ran into you. Huh. I raised that
New
horse,
Pennsylvania.
Raised it since it was
Dus
just
ik
a
als
foal.
New Pennsylvania Senior. Judge Emmett.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that horse did right by me. Better than my husband, truth be told. That fool, always complaining, but does he do something about it? Man barely lifts his hand to wave the flies away, aside from to lift a drink, of course. Marriage, for me, has been nothing but trouble. But Biscuit, he was a fine animal. Loyal.
I'm sorry there's no a fucking pattern in this game. The men seem to be mostly portrayed as useless and idiots and bad men. Women seem to be only stuck in bad marriages and suffer at the hand of the men's actions.
But I wake up and find some nasty piece of work pointing a rusty shotgun straight at me.
The entire thing is see, Texas is its own state.
Because the next thing I know,
I mean, people say that the states aren't a country, but before they joined the United States, each and every one was their own state, their own jurisdiction, their own place.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It was their own land. I mean, another word for a country is a state.
What does he do? Should have never gone over there, honey, he says. Gee, thanks.
So every state is technically a country.
You live at Emerald Ranch then?
So technically Texas isn't the only one that actually was its own country, just the one that has been that was called a country.
If I waited any longer for my husband to put food on the table, I'd have died of starvation. I'll be moving on soon, though.
The United States of Texas. Well, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it is North America, so you are the United States of America, but the problem is that on one side wants to have more federal control, while the other side just wants to be more like let the states decide for themselves. Like let every state decide their own rules, what their people want. The federal government needs to back out of trying to control everything. But we have the same problem here in Europe with the European Union. With the countries losing more and more power and the European Union getting more and more.
Here we go.
Like for example, there was a new law about things on the internet. You probably heard about it, but people like copyright and stuff. In the end, it wasn't like people expected it to be, with the memes and everything. But I still am against it. But my country had a referendum over what we wanted for it. The people overwhelmingly said no. Our politicians said no. Our representatives to the European Union said no. But because some other countries in the Union said yes, we have been forced to take the same law in effect. So our will is overridden by the European Union. By people we cannot keep accountable. People we cannot vote out. Because they're not from our country, but they still rule over us. I don't think it's fair because you can't, especially in the United States, because it's too big. Like let's take rural Texas for example. I mean, or like rural areas. Rural areas have bears, cougars, wild boars that destroy their yards and attack people and even killing them. If the entire union would be controlled by the federal government, it will basically come down to New York, to a few big cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago, and San Francisco. Basically, those three areas alone would decide everything. So when somebody in when somebody in New York says, yeah, you should not be able to have a gun to defend your family against to have a gun, someone in rural Minnesota can defend his family from a bear breaking into the house. Some places need other things than others. Like yeah, it makes sense that in New York, okay, in New York you got police every like 5 minutes, like maybe 2 minutes away. I still think you should have a gun in my opinion. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. But you got the police like 2 minutes away. In other places, the police is a 3-hour drive away. And when somebody bloody breaks into your house, you need to be able to defend yourself. You can't just wait 3 hours on the fucking police and just let the criminal do whatever it wants till then. It's a very complex issue of rural versus urban. And that is just one issue where it will be destroyed like that. What you really need is a government that does what needs to be done.
Don't you even think about raising a hand to me again.
Look, here's the thing, right? In Michigan, your pipes are still shit. The water hasn't been done. Meanwhile, the US government spends billions and billions building drinkable water in clean pipes in Iraq and Afghanistan. Why are you building that there? Why are you not spending that money in the US? Because those places actually also have jobs. Not everything has to be a city. There we go. Now I'm making a lot of money. Look at that. I got $1,000 now. Holy shit.
You're back. Go on, have yourself a
What are you
quick
selling?
nosy.
Dynamite. Tomahawks. Okay. Executioner hoods. Metal skullmax psycho. Poison arrows. Homing tomahawks. What? Why is that a thing?
When you keep the
Get off your
authorities
horse
out
and
of
in an
things,
office like
I
everyone
find.
else. The fuck need to farm for this day and age. Food! Food doesn't just magically appear, babe. It still has to be grown by people. It still has to be made by farmers. Made, cared for and harvested. It doesn't just magically appear in the shop. You still need farmers and they deserve a lot more respect than they get. Because they are... when farmers decide, no, I'm not doing this shit anymore, you will starve. Because you will not have any food. So, farmers deserve a lot more respect than they get. Like, honestly. Also, did you know that farmers are rich as fuck? Most farmers are millionaires. These are the people who own the farm, not the people who... Not everybody who works on the farm, because like a farmhand, they aren't that rich, they just get paid a salary. But the actual farmer is rich. We still need food. And that's done by farmers.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hey, where did it go? Oh, it ran away. I was being too loud. Commercial farms, and most small farms don't make enough for themselves. Yep, I am also talking about the commercial farms. Those are still farmers. They live in the rural areas as well, those farmers and their families. And people who work there. And then you got the town nearby where they buy food and stuff. Farmers aren't dumb. Farmers are way smarter than you think. Farming is complex, it's harder than you think. You can just pick up something and farm. That's a 3-star.
Yep. Load up.
There was a 3-star out there.
Yeah.
I need to get closer.
There we go.
No, them they are scared.
Yeah.
Is that a 3-star opening around there? Oh, that's a 2-star. I think that's a 3-star over there. These are robots of... There is nothing more useful to society than somebody growing food, like honestly. Without farmers, the entirety of society will collapse within a week. Where did it go? Oh. Is that the 3-star? Yes, okay. Okay, so you're a 3-star, so I just need to shoot you in the head. Okay, that was a headshot. That should be a perfect high then.
Just give me a minute, boy.
Yes, I got a perfect bug pelt. Nice. And I'm gonna bring you to camp as well. I actually got a perfect hide. I did it. I figured out how to do it. Nice. But you can still use a gun. I don't know. I think you need to use a bow. Now the question is, to use it in crafting, do I need to have it in my inventory? Do I need to donate it to camp? That's the real question. Because I don't think there's a buyback system, so I have to be careful when selling, so I don't accidentally sell it.
Oh, hello, Arthur.
My lady.
My lady. I think it's make the horse cake. Nah. They've been used like this for fucking centuries. They don't care. Seriously, everybody's always just chilling at the camp and then bitching at me.
It's the most thing I'm scared about.
Huh? Don't be. We'll be fine. One of us now.
Hello, Mr. Morgan. We could
Hello,
really use some
Pearson.
more meat, Mr. Morgan.
Well, here you go.
Very
Perfect
good. We were
carcass.
getting low. Good job, Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan, bring me some materials, and I'll be glad to make something nice for you.
Deer, elk, and panther. Wait, what perfect skin do I got?
I reckon I need to get my... Really need you boys to get out there and hunt. Supplies are low.
Buck, okay.
Many thanks, Mr.
So
Morgan.
there's actually have a difference between the buck and the deer. So I need to get a female deer and shoot it, because the buck is the male deer. Fits to the Titan box, huh? Okay, hang on. Here, create that cousin well, decide who to sell it to. I mean, if you put it like that, it does sound a little fucked up, doesn't it? Okay, let's donate $50. There you guys go. I just realized we can buy the nice Dutch horse as well. Let's unlock that upgrade. Yes, deer pelt, beaver pelt and rabbit pelt. Okay then. Can I upgrade something in my lodgings with this? Alligator skin, ram, cougar, boar, and ox. Boar skin for 4 perfect boar pelts, okay. Pronghorn, pronghorn skull, moose antlers, wolf carcass, snake skin, beaver, muskrat fox, wolf, cow, goat, elk antlers, and buck antlers. Wait, I have buck antlers.
Could really use some good meat for this stew.
Okay, so you need to donate them for crafting, and then you can go for the. Then you can go to the upgrade,
I've come up with some ideas.
and then you can make it. Okay. Most of them hunters go for the males. I think it's so weird they specific between bucks and those. Yeah, that's because.
Ah, yes, that'll be much appreciated.
That is quite literally because of society, because men are expendable.
My auger machinery went to fire in some way.
Like, men are literally seen as expendable. That is just how it is. It's like that in every, from our society. It's like that in every species, because one female can well, let me tell you, like one male can impregnate like 100 females, but one female can only be impregnated at the same time. So if you have 100 women and 1 man, your society is basically saved. It's just it can grow back. If you have 100 men and 1 woman, your society is fucked. Because you can only get 1 child a year basically, and that's hoping if she doesn't die. Why is he telling his fuck story while he's trying to shop? I don't know. Yeah, so I need I need to donate the perfect skins. I need to find a list of exactly how many I need of everything, of all the perfect skins and stuff. I got $1,000, so I can buy this nice horse now.
Good to see you back.
Hello, Butcher. Hey, you no longer have your bandages on. I just park my horse. No, my dear, plus the males have the antlers. Yeah, exactly. But that is basically how it's seen everywhere in our society. Ooh, a perfect is $3. But I don't need it to craft anything, so I'm just gonna. So.
Real good doing business with you. Thanks.
Getting quick, folks, for
They actually programmed the horses to shit. Okay, then. Yeah. So men are literally seen as expendable. Even male humans are seen as expendable by our society. That's why until recently, only men were called on for the draft. I mean, his acceleration isn't as good as the standard breed because that's a race horse. But his health and stamina is much better. And we will give you a nice Dutch name. We call you Gijs.
High quality.
Let's give you a nice saddle.
You know, a horse can tell when you're using a cheaper saddle.
I kinda like this saddle, looks nice. Ooh, this one looks nice on him.
You're gonna feel the difference. Trust me.
Oh, these are different ones. Ooh, what do we got here? Let's see that. I like this one.
As soon as you sit down, you're gonna wonder why you didn't buy this sooner.
Saddlebags.
I can't tell you how many times I use that one.
I want them to be. I want them to kind of match the color. This seems to be equal. Right? Yeah, I think walnut works fine. No, maybe chestnut. Yeah, chestnut is better.
It's well worth the price. Yeah, that'll go real well with the saddle.
Ah, so okay, so the drain rate is negative 20%. Negative 40. Negative 50% drain rate of stamina.
That's a good choice.
Yes, let's go with you.
High quality.
The horn.
Oh yeah, that's a smart choice for your saddle.
I kinda like this one.
You see any of the chickens yet? Every morning I wake up to those damn birds.
Ooh, this one looks really nice as well. Async reproducing speed like some reptile lizard species where all female keep reproducing through natural cloning so they don't have to bother with mating with the males. Wow. Or maybe we just get rid of females and just use artificial wombs. I kinda like this. I want a more thinner one.
You know, I've lived here my whole life.
Oh, this is actually the same.
This place goes
Ooh,
through
let's go
hell
with
and
this
back,
one.
and I wouldn't change a thing. That's the same one I use too.
Yes, thanks. I can really well see what the blanket looks like. They want to make it fits. There we go.
I can't tell you how many times I use that one. I'll make this horse prettier than you.
Give him a mohawk with dreadlocks. Let's go with long. Ooh, I kinda like the white one. Ooh, this one looks even better.
Fine look. Oh, you're the type who likes to stand out, huh?
Go with a braided tail.
Nice.
There we go. We got our new horse.
Oh, the horse will really like this. Need a break from that horse. They're always welcome back.
Oh, look at this beauty. much money do I got left? $300. You know, the train robbery really helped me out there. Maybe the tail's a bit long. Oh well. Just strolling through town on my new horse.
Well, that's just the well-natured.
My ladies. I'm the sexiest cowboy around.
Partner?
Hello, partner. Let's see what's next. Abigail has something for us, and Micah has something for us. But first, I think we should pay off our bounty so we don't get hunted by the law when we go out. But guys, we haven't fully figured out how to make the artificial wombs. We checked artificial sperm for a decade ago. Actually, they already use artificial wombs. It's called IVF. And they use it constantly to breed things like sheep and cows. The only thing that's really is holding it back is because it's being deemed to be unethical.
What's your problem?
I think getting rid of one gender or the other is completely unethical and we shouldn't do it. We are a species that has two genders. Just kind of deal with it, stop hating on each other for it.
You're welcome. How do you do? Costing you a pretty penny to repay your debt.
There we go.
Good day to you.
And my bounties are paid off. And now we'll try to be careful not to get new bounties.
Yeah, I know that.
Wrong button. Mike has been waiting for us for quite a while. Let's see what he got for us. Meanwhile, we can bond with the horse. Oh, Dutch warm blood. They have a proper horse between your legs. I am pretty sure the horse I rode on was also a Dutch warm blood, but I'm not 100% sure because I'm not really great with horse breeds. I do know that Arabians are some of the most expensive horses because they have been bred to be like amazing.
Oh, am I glad I found you. Arthur, they got Bill.
What? Who has?
What?
Bountymen. I found their camp nearby. They got Bill tied up. I'm gonna go take care of it. Come on.
Oh, sloppy Bill.
Yeah, well. You coming?
All right, lead the
Sure.
way. So how'd you find him?
He said he was going hunting.
I think I might be thinking of something, but we do have artificial wombs.
I was able to track him pretty
They do
easily.
exist.
Only a matter of time before they decide to pick up camp. I head for town to collect the bounty.
Guess we're in sights again.
When are we not, Arthur?
Fair point.
What'll Dutch do?
Ain't for me to say. Doubt Bill'll like it, whatever it is.
He's a problem. We all know it.
Is that for me to say?
Yeah, I think it is, Arthur.
Well, let's save his ass first. Worry about how to kick it later.
Now you guys are outlaws. This is bound to happen sooner or later. This is the life you chose. Stop bitching about it.
Okay, we're getting close.
Okay, so you know where the camp is.
On foot from here.
Hey, you'll be good, you stay here, okay? I'll bring a carbine and a shotgun.
Hey, you idiots ever hear of Dutch's boys? You're gonna pay for this. You have no idea what hell is coming your way.
We're shaking in our boots. Idiot.
I'm bored listening to this son of a bitch. Hey, let's take him into town and collect on the bounty. Get us some money.
Won't be long before you'll be tucked up in a nice warm cell. Then you can talk all you want.
They're friends. This'll shut you up.
How did that not kill him? There we go.
Just in time. Let's go.
No, we don't have an actual human without someone huge. I mean, the group fetuses, but not straight up complete humans yet. Because again, they're all getting shut down because it's unethical.
Thanks, Javier. I owe you for this. Well, I'm gonna head back to camp, find a bottle, and nurse these bruises.
Yeah. I'm headed to camp as well. Thanks, Arthur.
As I said, getting rid of either sex is completely unethical and shouldn't happen. That's why I'm also so disgusted by those feminists that check the sex of the baby, and if it's a boy, they abort it. Those kind of people should be locked away. They should never be allowed to be parents. Love your child no matter what gender it is. And on the same note, stop thinking that one gender or the other is toxic and the other isn't. It's behavior, it's nothing to do with gender. It's upbringing, parenting, the way they are treated, experience their life. Ik van zijn rum. Okay, I looted the camp. Now let's go see what Micah wants.
Idiot.
No, guys really aren't unnecessary. Men are needed. If men would disappear even for one day, the entirety of society would collapse. Men do all the dirty and dangerous jobs to keep society running.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... Oh, it's a camp. Wasn't sure what it was for a second. And honestly, this is the perfect example as well of society thinking that men are just expendable.
Please! Stop! Please stop! Oh, I beg you! Oh, I'm in bad sorts here. I took a little jaunt and have managed to get myself hopelessly lost. I am staying in Strawberry. If you could just guide me back.
Can't think of a good reason to say no.
Oh, thank you, sir. Shall I hop
For
up
most
there on
species,
the back with you?
for almost all species, if you take away the male, they will go extinct as well. It's a very select few that doesn't.
Demeaning.
Men are literally the most useful part of our society.
What are you doing out here anyway? Clearly ain't your
Without, as I said, without men, society would collapse.
No, I'm just visiting. I'm from New York City, actually.
You don't say.
You know, the people don't stop and think about
At the
it.
country club about this burgeoning little resort town called
Then
Strawberry.
you want to be like, oh, men are toxic, men are unnecessary. Even though men are literally what's holding us together. Garbage collectors, men. Oil rig workers, men. Coal miners, men.
It's a town of
Farmers,
splinters.
men.
If you could call it much of a town
Truck
at all.
drivers,
I'd
men.
hardly stepped off the carriage and I'd taken in
Cargo
the whole
ships,
place.
men.
I suppose some might call it
Most
charming.
inventions in history,
Let
men.
me tell you, charm is not worth much these days. You show me a
No, if you want to
timber-framed
talk
shack
annoying,
and
we're
I'll
really
show
starting
you
to go.
Broadway.
We're really gonna go back to women constantly complaining and bitching.
And meanwhile, you have this mayor, a quite intolerable blowhard. A little bespoke woodwork, and he thinks this is a cultural hub? The man's completely deluded. Well, I should give him some credit. He must be quite the salesman. He did get me out here after all, more fool me. Now I'm tromping through the leaves and the muck with some cowboy. No offense.
Little taken.
Like for real, without men, society would collapse. Even if all men would disappear for a day, society would collapse.
Oh, I remember that. We're on the path.
Well, okay, Foxy, fuck you too. Fuck off. Go be a fucking sport bitch somewhere else. Gee, maybe gee, I wonder, will I get mad when somebody keeps telling me how useless I am, how I shouldn't exist, how I should disappear. I mean, everybody like me should just disappear from the face of the earth. I can only, but while we're here, we can only do the most disgusting and dangerous thing, and hopefully there will be less of us left.
You seem quite
It's almost like I don't like
resourceful,
sexist
For some
bitches.
reason, you plan to spend any time in Strawberry, you may want to look into that gabbing mayor. Something is definitely off with him.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
I mean, maybe you should just get some respect for other people.
New Yorkers. Jesus.
Change clothes. I'm cold. There's actually a temperature. There's actually temperature shit. Okay then. Guess I need to get some different clothes then. There's a hotel over here. I can change my clothes in there. This is a nice little cozy place, not gonna lie. Is it chocolate roan? Oh wow, good to know you don't even fucking respect me. Fuck you too, bitch.
Welcome, welcome.
No, I got a bed and a room.
That's okay. Can you organize?
All right, head on over when you're ready.
And a room. Oh, they have a nice little bear in here. That's pretty cool. I like the look of this inn. Looks really cool. No, I bought it 25 cents. The room is $1. I like it with champagne, but I can't actually drink it. I like the look of this tub. I mean, it's a bit old, but I like the design and stuff.
Would you like help in here?
Oh,
Not sure.
Yeah, thanks.
It looks good. It's wood on the outside.
Great. Now just sit back and relax.
No, you're gonna get your fucking clothes all. Hey, careful where you're reaching down there, lady.
Good after I'm through with you. Whenever you're done, just say the word.
Been a while since I've been able to relax like this.
Oh no, really?
There's been ages since I had an actual bath as well. I mean, I shower a lot, but baths are something else.
So, how are you doing?
Not too bad.
You gotta treat yourself sometimes, I reckon.
Oh, sure.
You know, naked small talk isn't as easy as you might think.
She keeps playing. She's gonna break a little Arthur. Wow.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you will fucking kill it.
You seem nice.
You're too kind, really.
So what do you do when you ain't bathing folk?
Free time, let's see. Hard to say since I don't get a lot of it around here. It was lovely getting to know you.
Oh, apparently the bot is done. Okay, then the room. Because I need some warmer clothes.
You ugly bastard.
Oh, Arthur, don't say that to yourself. You're handsome. Hot temperatures, cold temperatures, average temperatures. I'm wearing this one. I think this is we're near the mountain, so we should be in cold. So we better put this one on. There we go. Arthur indeed is a big sexy cow man. I will let him ride me like a pony. I mean what? I don't need these other weapons. There were other revolvers. And let's get some rest till noon. Let's sleep 7 hours. Do you think people in these days actually sleep in their clothes when traveling? Why are you telling David you're the girlfriend? That apparently doesn't respect me. Which is really sad. And make me rethink things. Ah, nice. And warm in these clothes.
You look fine up. Feeling fresh, I hope?
Oh, feeling super fresh, thank you.
Thanks, mister.
There is no sexual tension between me and David. Do we have a gunsmith in here? I have newspaper, general store, butcher, but nope.
Howdy.
Out of the damn way.
Watch it.
No general. Well, no gun store. Mike, why are you in prison? Why am I meeting you at the jail? What did you do?
Yep. Hello, sir. I've come from
Is it like the
Blackwater.
meek?
I'm on the trail of a dangerous gang. Colm O'Driscoll. Heard you had some sort of incident.
We don't deal with bounty hunters around here, son.
I was just wondering if I could get a description.
Well, they weren't friends. They got in a fight, 2 men got killed. Now, one of them's an idiot, the other's some kind of dumb mick, so maybe them's your boys. You can look right enough when we hang them.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Okay.
You think these bars can hold me? You hear me?
I'm pretty sure they can, Micah. Oh, he's down here? Yeah, there he is.
Arthur!
Hello, old friend. Had a good time, did you?
You going to get me out of here?
I ain't decided yet.
Real funny.
Oh, I ain't joking, cowpoke. I heard so much bluster out of your mouth these last 6 months. And now, I got an opportunity to watch you be silenced.
Well, you gotta do something.
Why?
I always looked up to you, Arthur.
Well, that's your first mistake. Listen, there's one little problem. There's only one of me, and there's a whole town full of people wanting to see you swing.
You got to do something, Arthur. This wall just needs some good forcing.
Ooh, what if I have an idea. Come on, get on the horse.
Maybe that steam donkey over there still works.
I'm going to use this one. I can't just... Oh, okay, I was thinking of throwing of tying a rope to it and then using my horse.
Pull them off.
What a modern disaster this is gonna be.
Just pull that lever. Come on.
Hang on, there's something I have to do first. There we go. Well, here we go. Something like that, you mean?
Let's get out of here. Come on. What the hell are you doing?
Oof.
It wasn't O'Driscoll.
I knew you were scum the moment I laid eyes on you.
Well, now you never lay an eye on me again. Where's my horse?
Don't go that way. Let's get the hell out of here. I got some unfinished business. Trust me, Morgan. Trust
Oh,
you.
for fuck's sake.
You have finally lost your damn mind. Moving up.
God damn it, Micah.
Maniac. Should have left you to hang. We're in it now, Morgan. What do you want to do? Get up from that. I'll kill this whole town if I have to.
The sim is level 7 already, damn.
They got something of mine I ain't leaving without. Look out, we got more coming in. See that? We really should get out of here. Call yourself a woman.
Man, that fucking shit, I love the Deadeye.
Skinny! Get out here! Skinny!
It ain't Skinny, Micah. It's Norman. Oh.
You always was a letdown, you fat sack of crap. Excuse me a minute, Arthur.
Okay then.
Hello, Maddie.
Don't mind me, I'm just robbing these people.
They had something of mine. My guns.
I showed him, and I'll show the rest of this town! You have really lost it this time.
And straight in the eye.
Come on, this way. Yeah? We be hanged now. See the horses? Come on, follow me.
I want my horse. It's okay, boy, calm down.
Reckon it's time we got out of here, Morgan. Now you wanna
Stop
get
saying my name! There you go.
We don't have much choice.
Oh, I said.
They just ain't.
Okay, Micah got him.
Another lot of them.
Damn, Micah. You're a loud one, but you shoot like hell. God, I killed so many people today.
Let's get out of here before we get any more on our tail. That was some good shooting, Morgan. Whew. I gotta hand it to you. What the hell was that you pulled back there? Got a bit wild, all right. Wild? Making a house call in the middle of all that? Ain't much I care about more than those guns. That
Jag ska
much is
shoot you
clear.
for eerst.
Who was that fella? Skinny? Yeah, we ran together for a while. Did a bank job down south. Didn't end well. I saw how it goddamn ended. He was gonna let me hang. I'm starting to wish I had. And you owe Lenny, too. If he hadn't found us in time... Yes, you will all be thanked profusely, I promise. Yeah, well, you're lucky
Ooh,
Dutch got you
thunderstorm.
back. For some unknown reason.
think we finally lost him.
Well, I hope so.
I'm giving you a holster. My way of saying thank you.
And thank you. There I was, having a dull day only for you. To liven it up by letting me help you shoot up half a town.
You're a funny fella, Arthur. Real funny. Why you act all sour all the time?
Well, you ain't funny at all. So why you gotta act like the court jester?
All right, listen. I'm sorry, but we're family now. Arthur, you and me. Sons of Dutch. Makes us brothers. Sometimes
Oh, damn.
brothers make mistakes. I'm heading back to my little camp around back of Strawberry. Come see me. Maybe I can make things up to you.
So you ain't heading back to Dutch?
No, I've been a bad boy, Arthur. I ain't seeing Dutch till I can bring him a peace offering. Bye now. Yeah.
I got an offhand holster now. 2 sidearm weapons at the same time. Ooh. Silver, damn it. What did I miss? 70% accuracy. Well, that ain't gonna happen anytime soon because I fucking suck at shooting in this game. Wait, the town is on lockdown? Oh yeah, look at this. A bounty of 85 after all that killing, then busting someone out of jail. $85.
Yep. Yep.
Goddamn O'Driscolls! One down! Get the order here! All you boys can all burn!
Keep out of here!
Boys! Now get me the hell out of here! Come on, shoot the lock! Come on! You don't want
Hello, O'Driscoll.
Come on! O'Driscolls will see you! Put him down! Move in!
Oh Jesus, you guys hit hard. Damn it! Well, I sure as hell fucked up there. Oh god, I lost my head. It said that my head was on the horse, so... Or cargo? Ah, head. There we go. It's pretty cold here. Yeah, it is kind of chilly today. There we go. All cores restored. That's a 3-star rabbit. Let's test out if a gun works. Yeah, I need to get a second revolver. Need to get another Schofield. Well, that just... So, using a gun makes it 1 tier lower, apparently. It seems like I need to get the bow out for this.
Come on, girl.
Wait, it's a girl?
Yep.
Well, I just gave a girl a boy's name. Maybe we should tell you if the horse is female or not. Well, male or female. Okay, for a second, there's a burger. For a second, that was a plane. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Yes, please do give me a minute while I go take a pee. There we go, I have returned. I'm not sure where I'm going right now. I'm heading over this way. It seems like Abigail's the only next mission.
Now, come on.
Oh, those are horses. Okay, for a second that were deer. Alright, time to hydrate apparently. Oh, there's a guy on the horse. That was an elk.
Hey, who's that?
Oh well, that didn't go as planned.
Ah, there he is. England's finest. Don't irritate me, boy.
Don't irritate me, boy. Yeah, that sounds accurate.
You're covered in blood, man.
Yeah, that's what you get when you skin an animal.
don't forget, I'm more than happy to craft you something if you bring me the right materials. A stew without good meat is no stew at all, Mr. Morgan. I'm very into my crafting at the moment, Mr. Morgan. I'm very happy to make you something if you bring me the right
There we
materials.
go. Deer, badger, pelts. Deer, badger, and squirrel. Deer, elk, and panther. Deer, beaver, and rabbit. Because all it says, yeah, I need a bunch of these in. Medicine wagon, proficient wagon twice. Okay, so proficient and medicine need to upgrade. I need a lot of perfect deer.
Thank you, Mr. Pearson.
So we got in the ledger. I need medicine and proficiency upgrade.
What a delightful surprise.
There we go. Let's
Hello,
upgrade this one then.
Hello, Miss Grimshaw. How was your meal? Fine. I'm so glad. You know, while we were stuck up that mountain, I thought long and hard about if we'd have to eat you. Very amusing. I suggested we roasted you alive, but Mr. Pearson was keener on chopping you up and turning you into stew. Said he couldn't bear to see your face for even one moment longer than he
And that
had
one's
to.
upgraded too.
You're quite the amusing companion, aren't you?
I like to think so.
Yeah, look at that money. Let's play a hand of poker. Oh no, apparently I can't play poker anymore. Okay, let's go check that mission then. Hello, Abigail.
Hey, Arthur. Come here a minute.
What is it?
Can I ask you a favor?
Probably not.
Very funny. Would you do something with Jack? He seems kind of down. All this upheaval can't have been easy on the poor kid.
Why? Because I'm your preferred nursemaid?
Because he likes you and, well, you know his father's useless.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow, rude. Let's call his dad useless. John has been pretty useful. He done a lot of things so far. He got us that train job. He helped us rob the train perfectly.
What you up to?
Playing,
Anything fun?
I guess.
You want to come fishing with me?
Fishing?
Sure. You're... It's about time that you started to earn your keep.
Okay,
Good. Let's go get your pole then. Now, you do have a fishing pole, don't you?
I sure do. Uncle Jose made me one.
Good. Well, let's go get it then. Go catch us some fish.
So now I'm gonna learn how to fish.
I'll mount up and lift you on when you're ready.
Come on, little Jack. There we go.
All right. Let's go then.
So, where are we going?
Just down to the river near here. shouldn't go too far from camp.
Oh, okay.
You feeling better? I know you was a little sick.
Oh, I'm fine.
You're a brave kid.
So, just like you.
Well, I don't know about brave. I ain't much of a kid no more. So your mama might disagree. Her and a few other women, I guess.
What do you mean?
I'm just talking silly. It's been a tough few weeks up in that snow.
I like the snow.
Yes, but not like that.
When are we going back to the other camp?
The one near Blackwater?
Yeah.
Well, we're not. This is our spot. For now, anyway. Why?
I forgot a storybook there. We left so quick.
Well, I'm sure someone can get you another storybook.
Really? When?
Well, we'll see. Got fish to catch first.
I'm gonna get him a little book then. Zie je dit? Kablam! Nou, dan moet hier.
Ja. Alright. This looks as good a spot as any.
Where should we stand, Uncle Arthur?
Down by the shore. Come on, follow me.
You show me where, Uncle Arthur.
This is actually kind of touching me, because I never really got to be an uncle so far, because my brother and I had a falling out.
I can't wait to get started.
First, we need some...
How does it... How does that thing fit inside that satchel?
I'm gonna use some cheese.
Cheese?
Smellier the better. Now, cast your line. Swing the rod back over your shoulder and bring it forward in a smooth motion. Use your wrist, not your elbow.
Like that?
That's it. Good. All we do now, Jack, is wait for a fish to take the bait.
How do I know when I've got a bite?
Well, if you feel the tip of your fishing rod just twitching, don't yank it yet. That just means one's nibbling. If you feel a hard tug, that's a fish going for the bait, so yank hard to hook it.
Something's tugging at your rod, Uncle Arthur.
Got one, Jack. Ah, damn it. Didn't get him.
Uncle Arthur!
Look, fishing is harder than it looks, okay, Jack? You miss going fishing? I haven't fished in years.
You see that cast, Jack? You okay there?
I think so. This is hard. I think you've got a bite. Look!
There we go.
I see. I see.
Oh, L, not or.
You see him fighting there, Jack? That's when you gotta be careful. You'll break the line. Best to wear him out first before you try to reel him in. Now, seems like he's taking a rest now. I'm gonna try reeling him in nice and steady.
And I got it. What did I get?
Look, Jack, it's a rock
A
bass.
rock bass.
Yeah, it's almost as small as you. We should really throw these smaller ones.
566
Give 'em a
grams.
chance to grow up a bit.
Using cheese as a bait. It's kind of small. Okay, I'll keep it.
Can I take a break from fishing? I want to make something.
Okay.
gonna pick some of those red flowers. I'll be right back.
But like one of the first I ever learned how to do, and now I don't know. Yeah. I mean, one of the first things I remember learning is Legos, and I don't use them anymore at all.
Fish on the line.
Hey, what are you doing? That's a real small one. What do we get?
This one's a chain pickerel. Not
Chain
bad.
pickler. Cornmeal bait. Okay, so why did I get it with cheese?
Fishing sure is boring, Uncle Arthur.
I know. Born as hell. But then, something happened.
People's still not playing with
You can
plastic.
get food for days.
Oh.
Really?
If you're lucky. But until then, you just sit, wait, try not to worry. It's good for you,
It's good for you?
I guess.
Huh.
Man, I remember going fishing when I was really young as well.
There, got him.
Is it a big one?
I mean, building something is technically a useful skill. Ooh, 800 grams.
Hey, look at this.
And what?
This necklace I made.
Necklace?
For Mama.
Sure.
What a fine young man. And in such complex circumstances.
Oh
Arthur,
god,
isn't it?
bounty
Arthur
hunters.
Morgan?
Who are you?
Yes, Arthur Morgan. Vanderlyn's most trusted associate. You've read the files. Typical case. Orphaned street kid seduced by that maniac's silver tongue and matures into a degenerate murderer. Agent Milton? Agent Ross. Pinkerton Detective Agency, seconded to the United States government. Nice to finally meet. We know a lot about you.
Do you?
You're a wanted man, Mr. Morgan. There's $5,000 for your head alone.
Jeez.
$5,000? For me? Can I turn myself in?
We want Vanderlyn.
Old Dutch. I haven't seen him for months.
That's so. Because I heard a guy fitting his description robbed a train belonging to Leviticus Cornwall up near Granite Pass.
Oh, ain't that a little old-fashioned nowadays?
Apparently not. Listen. This is my offer, Mr. Morgan. Bring in Vanderlyn, and you have my word you won't swing.
Oh, I ain't gonna swing anyways, Agent,
Milton.
You see, I haven't done anything wrong, aside from not playing the games to your rules.
Spare me the philosophy lesson. I've already heard it from Mac Callender.
Mac Callender?
He was pretty shot up by the time I got to him. So really, it was more of a mercy killing. Slow, but merciful.
You enjoy being a rich man's toy, do you?
I enjoy society, flaws and all. You people venerate savagery, and you will die. Savagely, all of you.
Oh, we're all gonna die, Agent.
Some of us sooner than others. Good day, Mr.
Well, it's up to me or the fucking Usain Bolt.
Enjoy your fishing, kid, while you still can.
I should shoot him right now, just straight in the back. Bam, bam.
Who are they?
No one to worry about, no one at all. Come on, let's pick up your things and get home.
I mean, I learned how to build with actual materials when I was young as well. It wasn't one of the first skills, but I was a little bit
Getting
older.
late, Jack. Your mother would be worried. Let's
Like
head
building
back.
huts. Like nails and hammers, wood planks, pallets.
Are you taking me back?
Girl?
Come on, kid.
because... well, because those are disagreeable men. And I don't want them to hurt him.
What did they mean about Mac? Is he in jail?
No, I don't think so. I hope he's just fine where he is. Like I said, don't worry about them. World is full
Mac is
of
definitely dead.
disagreeable men. That's why you got all of us, to protect you from folk like them. Now, how about that necklace you made? You still got it, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Good. But did you like fishing?
It was... okay, I think. It's a lot of waiting around.
It is.
Yeah, that's why I'm not a huge fan of fishing. It's too much doing nothing. You just kind of sit there and wait.
There you are. How you boys getting on?
Great. We caught a fish, and I made you this necklace.
Ain't that pretty? Ain't I the luckiest? Did you thank Uncle Arthur?
No need. We had a good time.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just met some folk. I better go speak with Dutch.
Okay.
Hey, you did real fine, kid.
Thanks.
We got a problem. What? I just met some guys out near the river. A fella named, Milton, and, I don't remember the other fella's name. Ross. Milton and Ross. And they are employees of the Pinkerton Detective Agency. And they know about the train, and they know we're here.
Were you followed back here?
No, they know we're near here. And they want you, Dutch. They offered me my freedom in exchange, they did.
Why didn't you take it?
Very funny. Well, what do we do now?
I say we do nothing. Just yet. They're just trying to scare us into doing something stupid. We have turned a corner. We survived them mountains. We just need to stay calm.
Why do I have a feeling that everything is just gonna slowly more and more to shit? Yeah, you would have gone a bullet in high school if you did with that when they're skipping elementary. That's the rest till morning. I'm on his ship. I love his rugged beard. Looks very good on him. No, the pastor is fucking shit faced again, like always. Oh, we got some new missions now. Got Mike over here. And John and Valentine. I wanted to head to Valentine anyway because I wanted to visit the gunsmith. If I can get a second one on my revolvers. I can dual wield the same type.
And whiskey, like the waves of the Bay of the Biscay, I began to tumble and roar.
I don't need this right now.
My face was as red.
Go away, drink bastard. I set it down. So let's see if I can get another Scofield. If I can even buy them, I hope so.
Yeah, pardon me.
Yes, pardon you.
Morning, friend.
It was called the Scofield. I'm making sure I got the right name.
It's gonna give me sweating. Good to see you. What can I do for you?
Okay, now
I'm looking for a Scofield revolver. You got them? Got them in double action. Yes, Scofield. I just can just compare them to each other. They don't do less damage. Same range. Slightly higher fire rate.
If it weren't for all the bounties running around New Hanover, I'd be out of business.
Slightly better reload. Less accuracy. Thank you.
That's it for now.
And now I'm broke again. There we go, two of the same revolvers. That's the way I like it. Let's clean the revolver. I do like how you have to maintain everything.
Come on. Girl.
Good morning.
Yeah, that one also needs to be maintained. Gun maintenance is important, you don't want to explode in your hands. It would be cooler honestly if it would also just clean out. Oh, this you don't have to maintain the bow apparently. I'm just clean all my guns while I'm at it. When I have money, I'm gonna customize my weapons.
Morning.
And for now, that is not put away from me. There's no poker game in town. Yeah, I think this is where we're gonna call it a night for today. We've done quite a lot, done a few missions, got a bunch of money, got the fence, so the money is not really a problem anymore, just have to sell everything I loot. Other than that, it was a fun stream. What is your problem? Get out of the fucking way, dude. Yes, a fuck. Jesus, interrupting me while I'm talking. You, how rude of you. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did and you haven't already, leave me a follow. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the YouTube, leave a follow, all that stuff. And I will see you all next time. Have a good one.